Hey everyone, before the video begins, I want to drop a huge spoiler warning. If you have not seen Stranger Things 4 Volume 1, I highly recommend you turn back now and watch it first. And as always, if you haven't seen the previous video in this series, follow the link on your screen, click the card in the top right, or click the link in the description below. Welcome to Countdowns, where I count down the best moments from all your favorite movies and TV shows. I'm Kyle Wark-Matthew, and today I'll be counting down my top 5 picks for some of the best moments from Stranger Things 4 Volume 1. It honestly felt like an eternity since we got a new season of Stranger Things, so this season is hot off the press. I sat down and watched all 9 hours, and to say that there was a lot to unpack would be an understatement. But of course, you know the rules. I can only pick 5 moments, so that's what we'll do. If you're new here and love Stranger Things, you should probably click subscribe, because I'll be covering Volume 2 when it comes out in July. Don't forget to turn on those notifications because we all know how reliable YouTube is. If you're super excited to see the last 2 episodes of Stranger Things 4 like I am, make sure to click the like button below. With all that out of the way, let's get to Season 4, Volume 1. Number 5. Vecna's first kill, the Hellfire Club. Just like with the Season 1 video, we're starting off with a kill. The new monster this season, Vecna, has an interesting way of killing his victims. The victim would first see a grandfather clock symbolizing that their time is nearly up. They are then pulled into a horrifying fantasy before eventually being killed in the most gruesome way possible. The victim being shown here is Chrissy. I guess some characters are not made to last long. Number 4. Susie's return, the Hellfire Club. Susie, Dustin Henderson's girlfriend, was referred to quite often in the previous season as a girl who sounded made up. That was until the Battle of Starcourt, where we first got to see Susie in the flesh, singing the theme for the never-ending story with Dustin, before providing Planck's constant, a number which was needed to open a safe located deep inside a Russian base. So I'm sure it came to everyone's surprise that Susie made it back for Season 4, this time helping Dustin hack his grades so that he didn't fail his classes. The fact that Susie was given more screen time in this season is already a reason to include it on the list. I just hope we'll get to see her one more time in Volume 2, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Number 3. Eleven Strikes Back, Vecna's Curse. As you may remember, James and Troy would bully Mike, Will, and Dustin, so it was only a matter of time before the season showed us more examples of characters being bullied. Eleven happens to be the new target in this season, being bullied by Angela and her friends. In Vecna's Curse, Eleven was being bullied by Angela, even going so far as to make fun of the fact that her dad wasn't around anymore.
Sorry you can't cry to teacher today. You'll just have to cry to your daddy instead.
Eleven obviously had enough of the bullying and decided it was time for her to have her revenge for all the bullying Angela put her through. Obviously, she can't exactly use her powers on Angela because she has none, so she takes a plastic skate and hits Angela over the head with it as hard as she could.
Angela!
When watching this scene for the first time, I thought Angela would have died from this, but it turns out all she got was a bad concussion. Moral of the story, never mess with Eleven. She will get you back, whether she has her powers or not. Number 2. Max almost dies, Dear Billy. As we all know by now, Vecna isn't messing around. He killed Chrissy in the Hellfire Club, and now his next target is Max. Like before, Max sees a grandfather clock on the wall in her school, but it was only an illusion, letting her know her life, as she knew it, was going to come to an end. In Dear Billy, it was explained that music had a way of reaching certain parts of the brain, and this fact is what saved Max from certain death.
We found that music has a particularly calming effect on the broken mind. The right song, particularly one which holds some personal meaning, can prove a salient stimulus.
Moments before Vecna tried to kill her, it was suggested that they stimulate Max's mind to the sound of her favorite song. Doing so allowed Max to break free from Vecna and allowed her to live another day. Before I get to my top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
It works.
What are you doing?
Whoa, what are you, my pot? No, not my tape! Dude, what are you doing, man?
Setting up base of operations here.
Base of operations?
Stop, get off of
No,
that.
I need it.
Need it for what?
Looking up Eddie's friends' phone numbers.
Whoa, is that real blood, man? Drive! Okay, all right. Oh my God, why is that guy on the gun? Drive! Oh yeah!
Number 1. Vecna's Origins, The Massacre at Hawkins Lab.
You see, humans are a unique type of pest, multiplying and poisoning our world, all while enforcing a structure of their own.
For the entire first volume, we were all wondering where Vecna came from, and most importantly, who or what killed nearly everyone in Hawkins Lab. We all had our theories, from Eleven being the one responsible, to something from the Upside Down being the cause, and then, in the massacre at Hawkins Lab, we got our answer. In one of the most unexpected twists, it was revealed that Henry Creel was the one who killed his family, and this very Henry just so happens to be Brenner's first experiment, named One. It's such a great moment that I think you should see it for yourself to fully appreciate it.
One is just waiting for it all to be over.
Do you agree with my list? As I said at the start of my video, Stranger Things 4 Volume 2 is coming on July 1st, so you better subscribe so you don't miss out on my coverage. If you'd like to see my video on the previous season, click the video on the left, and if you want to see my coverage of Stranger Things 4 Volume 2, you'll be able to click the video on the right when it becomes available. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the other side.